playing right here is a D7 chord, and this is our chord for today, and it's another really great bluesy guitar chord, and when used with G7 and A7 sounds totally awesome. Now on screen you can see the D7 chord shape in the diagram, and it kind of looks like an upside down D major. So the fingers that you're using the first finger, second finger and third finger, and the first finger goes on the first fret of the B string there, and then we have the second finger on the second fret of the G string, and our third finger on the second fret of the high E string. And it's this first finger that gives us that really seventh sound, the sound of tension, I think. And you know, when you compare it to the D major and then the D7, you know, you hear that bit of tension. And this is a 4-string chord, so you're only playing the top 4 strings. So this one here, and as with all new chords, make sure you check that they ring out nicely. And as I said, it's a 4-string chord, so we don't really want to play this low A string or this E string here, the low E string. So what I'm using is my thumb, and my thumb is or your thumb, or our thumbs are the thing that we use to mute a lot of the time. And I'm using the thumb to mute the 2 strings here. And as I was mentioning earlier, you know, when you're checking that all the strings are ringing out, you want to make sure that these fingers are arched really nicely, so that, you know, this finger isn't touching this string, and you know, your first finger isn't touching the other strings. So you know, you want to watch out for fingers touching strings, because that will dampen the strings. You know, you've got D major, alright, and then you've got D7, and you know, you hear that sound on that B string giving you that 7th sound. But the thing is, when you go, there is a natural leading into another chord, if that makes sense. So there's the D, there's the D7, and then it naturally leads into G major. So listen to this. That's a very common connecting chord. So 7th chords usually connect from one chord to another, and they help kind of like the chord progression flow nice and smoothly. And that chord progression I played at the beginning, A, A7, G, G7, D, D7, A7, and D7. You know, all of those chords connect to each other really, really nicely. And if you're not sure how to play A7 or G7, then check out the link up here, I think it is, and you'll get to the playlist with all the chords from this Chord a Day series. So let's put that D7th chord into a chord progression, and we're going to use a nice kind of bluesy strumming sound. This kind of very bluesy rhythm guitar strumming pattern. And we're going to play a 12-bar blues chord progression using that strumming pattern. And the chord progression is on the screen now. And you can see D, bar of D, bar of G7, bar of D, D7, G, G7, D, D7. And then we have that A, A7, G, G7, D, A7, and then we'll finish on a D7 chord, just like that. Let's try this together, and we'll keep it nice and slow. We won't go too quickly, as these are probably still new chords for you. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, play along to these backing tracks here. They've got full backing track there that'll help you practice going from D to D7, using G7, using A7, and using all the other 7th chords we've looked at in this chord a day challenge, and also all the other major chords that we've looked at in this chord a day challenge. So thanks for joining me today. Happy strumming.